right. Nazi peg, all right?
What's up, everybody? It's the Arty 84K Live here in Revere in the fine establishment of what we call a podment. As always, the mallet to the left of me, and then, of course, Eric Danger Powers to the left of him. It's episode 88. 88 episodes. It's Friday. We usually do Wednesday, but we're gonna go a little wild tonight.
No, it's Friday. It's weird.
Friday.
It's very weird. I think we've ever done a show on a Friday.
Yes. The game 2 or 3 of the World Series.
Oh, okay.
Four.
Okay.
Three.
Was it 3?
The one that went 18 innings.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yes,
And you
had
stayed
to be-
here, and you guys had to fly out. The
Yes,
next
it had to be
morning,
3 because game 4 was Saturday, and they won it on game 5 on Sunday.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, that's what. Yeah, basically we went to bed. We didn't go to bed. The game got over at 3 o'clock in the morning, and we went to the airport about an hour after.
Yeah.
So we got full house. We have double backs sitting in the bleachers, dressed for a Christmas extravaganza. I guess he's ready to go with his green and red, and he's sweating profusely. And Adam wants to know why.
I know. I'm the one who usually sweats. You know. You're glistening.
He does have a glaze. So
With a nice lamp. We'll do it.
Yeah, the heat out of that. Yeah, there's a lot of heat.
I'm blind now.
Yeah, I just did too. Thanks. Thanks for pointing that out.
I was gonna say, did I have those the wrong way? Like, no, they're the right way. Maybe I don't know. It's been a wonderful week so far. How's your week going?
Pretty crappy.
What?
We don't have a mic. We can't hear you.
What'd you say? Yeah, but Joey just kind of made Eric's holding the microphone like it's an appendix of a certain type of person.
My week's been shit though.
Yeah?
Thanks for asking.
Yeah, mine. I couldn't tour.
I have wakes and funerals and a lot of backlog of work and.
Jesus,
So
that's not good.
Yeah.
This week, currently, you had to go to wakes and funerals.
Yeah. My aunt
That's
passed
sad.
away.
Oh
so,
God, oh
yeah.
sorry. That's sad.
Yeah, well, dementia will do that. You know?
Yeah.
But,
Do you know spell check? Spell checks my last name to dementia, which I think is hilarious.
I could see that.
When I type in
Autocorrect it?
Demadia on Word or anything, it does dementia.
That explains a lot.
So it is, yes. It's So I understand. It's a tough one. What's fucking spring over here? Jesus. Yeah, I lost my wedding ring.
Oh shit!
29 days to the after the wedding, so that's good.
You found it, right?
No, we have no idea where it is.
You don't think one of the dogs ate and got a fish out of their feces?
I've been squishing their poop for the last 5 days, and I haven't found them yet. So it is. I feel like it came off my jacket as I was hanging it up, and it's somewhere in that closet. But I tore that closet apart like 4 times.
Come on, man!
so-
You didn't leave it in a cheap motel already. Come on, man! Did you?
Yeah, but I lost the ring, but my finger smells like pussy juice.
Oh man!
Yes,
I'm sure it'll turn up.
Oh, next one's gonna be cheaper though. Can we get one that looks like that but similar but cheaper, like a cheaper model, like a different metal?
That's you're gonna find it when you buy a new
Like that was tungsten, right?
Now I'm like looking like I could find
I know, right? I know, right? Did Susie give you shit for it?
No,
No, that's
she?
good. At least she's
No.
understanding.
Yeah.
Susie, that's good.
Look
It
under
was
the couch.
nothing I could know about it.
I know,
like
but
it-
you'd be, that's yours. You should guard it. Like, why the hell did you lose
Oh, it
it?
fell off my
Did you look under
finger.
the couch?
Yeah, I looked everywhere.
Well, I remember you said you don't wear it. You put it next to your bed, and I mean, did you look around there? Did you knock it behind your stand?
No, I had it
your
on my
bed?
hand, and somewhere between work, car wash, city hall, and taking the dogs out and taking the trash out, I lost the ring.
Huh.
So it could be anywhere from that closet right there, all the way to where the Prince of Pizza is in Saucus, all the way to Revere City Hall.
Okay, all right.
I knew but I feel like I had it on driving from the car wash.
Well, if you're listening out there and you happen to think you know where Arty's ring is, feel free
It's
to.
my cock ring. It's 2.5 inches in diameter, and that's still a little tight.
I feel like the hottie boys right now, like looking around.
Yeah,
I know,
no,
right?
Think of what
it's
you would do.
we'll find it when we finally move out of here.
Wheels and
Who knows
lightning.
when?
Yeah.
When we do, we'll be sitting there, be like, "Oh, there it is." After I've already bought 3 of them.
No,
Oh my God.
Gilbert's arm got tied. He changed.
Well, you know the 3 rings of marriage, right? There's the engagement ring, the wedding ring, and suffering. Yes.
Suffering.
Yes.
What about no anal ring? An anal ring of fire?
That sounds like an STD. It sounds like a personal problem.
So we're talking about going to Buffalo BW Dubs after this place, and every time we go there, it's the picture of me, Doubleback, Eric, and Fatty Matty in Vegas pops up because they think it's at the Buffalo Wild Wings in Saugus. Because one day I posted the picture,
Yeah.
it's Hooters in Vegas, but it pops up like every 15 minutes in the place.
At Buffalo Wild Wings, I remember
Yeah.
telling me you love that. I don't. You get like all hyped up whenever you see that. I see.
I
the
put a
group
real nice
text.
one of Eric the other night. Oh, he looked like he was like
Yeah, he wasn't loving it.
The goofy smile on. I don't know where that picture's from. What the hell's that
I was
from?
out with some girl and she was off of her Snapchat. It was right before I got into Snapchat, and she was doing stupid faces. So I was like, ugh.
Nice.
I don't know why I posted it to my page. I was drunk. It was like 2 nights before we went to New Orleans. In March that time.
Eric, how's the 2019 sex going for you? It's we're
It's personal.
18 days into the year.
Personal.
So that means he's gotten his pickle wet.
I'm a manny. I don't know. By the way, my dad was listening to this last week, so
Who
sits next to my mom, so I don't need to.
He's like, Eric, I gotta talk to you.
And he wasn't listening. Wasn't listening for long. So.
Wow, what did we talk about last week? I don't know. Your brother was listening, I think, for a little while.
Yeah, I know you've been itching about this whole Brady Montana.
I don't want to do it now. Joe ruined it.
Joe just deflated
Well,
it.
it deflated. It's just, I mean,
Did he deflate?
Why? What do you
Because
do to justify it?
he makes good points, but like it's him,
Didn't
so I'll
mention.
take it. But if anyone
Didn't know what it
else
was.
says it to me, I'll get mad. And,
Yeah.
but I think I have a good point. It's plain to their same. Fuck it, we'll say it, right?
We have to talk. You
talk-
were amping this
I
up.
know you're getting all excited.
All
about this on
excited.
Wednesday,
No,
so-
it just pisses me off when people they point to they do the picture of Brady with his rings. And they
Yes.
point Vinatieri, blah blah. First of all, who put Vinatieri in the position to kick the field goal?
Yeah,
All
I feel
right.
like this shouldn't be a focal point, though. I feel like
It
it's
is
a
focal point.
I've never heard it be a focal point, actually. I mean, I'm curious with, and like we were talking about my car.
Do you interact like this is not a dig, and I'm not being an asshole.
No, fire away.
Do you interact with people that aren't living in Boston?
Yeah,
on a day basis?
yeah.
I
I've just
don't
never
know.
heard. Let's talk about field
Yes,
goals.
he went
Usually
to
it's
a-
like pass
'Cause I'm saying
completion.
you usually
He went to a
talk-
baby shower in California.
No, I'm just saying usually.
Yeah,
What's
right.
to do with anything?
Usually where
No,
he
but
would-
you
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
talk to
I
people.
work
Yeah,
at a
yeah, yeah.
tourist- I
Right,
work
yeah.
at a tourist
I have
location,
good
so-
friends. They're our audience, by the way.
Yes, they listen to us every week.
Tourists.
They
Religiously.
download. I know they download.
I work at a tourist location, so I get a lot of like that's their thing.
Yeah.
Oh, he needed
He
material.
gives tours
But
on the
it's like-
duck boats.
It's like who put the ball there? Brady got the ball there.
Yeah.
It's like, and then I also ask him how old are you?
Who
And they're
put
like-
the ball
they'll be
there?
Like, oh, it's
Who?
22. And I'm like,
Who?
you're not old enough to remember John Madden say,
Yeah.
take a knee.
No,
this is wrong,
I
you
have
shouldn't
heard
do
what
this."
you're saying,
And
but
then
I've heard other
Madden
more other
totally
things.
be like, oh my god, this is great.
Yeah.
Like it's just you can't discredit that. Just
But-
like I'm
Yeah.
saying, in Montana's first Super Bowl, he needed a goal line stand and
It
two
doesn't matter.
field goals to
Yeah.
win that Super Bowl.
Well, like I heard,
but
more
everybody
about-
thinks he just went in there and just.
No, I agree.
mean,
I agree with you. And but what I've heard more
They-
about is kind of like what we were talking about in the car. Like, well, the only reason why Brady has more is because he's played longer. And I agree with you. It's like, well, yeah, that's
that should
part
be
of
a
it.
point. That
That
should
is
be
a
part
point.
of it.
Like
He played
longevity
longer.
is part of it. But I am curious though. If you were to wipe out the last 4 years of Brady statistics and compare them to Montana, because that would make them even in terms of years wise. I wonder where they'd be. And I'm not thinking like, oh my god, I think Montana is like. I'm just curious out of
I
curiosity.
don't think you could even
where they
compare
would be.
the two because the game had changed so
Yes.
drastically in the last
Yeah.
30 years. It's more an offensive game
the
now.
other thing, people
Yeah.
are
It's
like-
tougher.
like,
It's-
they didn't have salary caps, so they were
Yeah.
able to keep all the people.
Yeah, people were
Yeah.
stuck there for life. Even if you quit and you decide you want to come back the next year, you were
But,
stuck
also,
there
I don't know if
for
it's-
life.
I don't know if I mentioned this to you in the car one time, but like they like instant replay obviously helps a lot now because they could do
Yeah.
that crap. But like
It's
because like they say it's the time.
yeah.
All right, now what if how you could go back and look at plays? Maybe there was some holdings in some Super Bowls that he could
Yeah.
change
Yeah,
the game
it's
and he
so
could lose.
It's more impressive to win nowadays with salary cap than it is back in the 70s
But
and
it's in
80s
the
because
same-
back then people you got them, you were stuck there forever. They couldn't move. They couldn't leave. There's no free agency. When now there's free agency, so you have to keep players, you have to maneuver stuff. It's more of a strategy now than it was back then.
But to play devil's advocate, back then you had more of a risk of getting injured because now they coddle the quarterback now. Back
Yeah.
then it wasn't so as much.
But I
I'm
feel
just-
like there was less injuries back then than there is now.
Yeah,
I don't know. You know what I mean? I feel like
most injuries happen because, like you say, they caught on the quarterback.
Yeah.
They have to hold up. You have to hold up on receivers, so
now they do, yeah, totally.
you can't drop your head.
It's
unless
tough
you're
to
inside
compare
the
the two.
tackles, You know what I mean?
But just think of this thing. Just how lucky we have Brady. Because when I was growing up as a child, I had to look at Tony Easton shitting his fucking pants every Sunday, and then old man fucking Grogan coming out, who's on the team for 30 years because they couldn't even get a solid quarterback till Bledsoe.
I think it was Bo Jackson who said that like people would cheer when people got injured. Like it was a thing. Like now it's like, oh my god, I hope he's all right.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
you gotta-
'cause it was like NASCAR. People watched
but
it
I
for
get
the
it,
crash. You know.
But the same thing is like they had no salary cap and what's his name admitted to using stickum. So I think
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
the same as a deflated ball. Like and the linemen put silicone and Vaseline on their jerseys.
Who's
Like,
the,
they got away with more cheating
did.
shit then.
definitely.
And
Who's the quarterback that Pats had and they traded him? Puckett. Kobe.
Jim Plunkett.
Jim
Kirby
Plunkett.
Puckett?
Yeah, Kirby Puckett. Yeah, Jim Plunkett.
He's blind now, by the way. Kirby
Jim Plunkett.
No, Kirby
Oh,
Puckett.
I was gonna say.
Is Curry Puckett dead?
Yeah, I think so.
He's definitely
I think
blind.
he's dead.
Oh, it was blind.
I think Kirby Puckett's dead.
Yeah.
Plunkett, that's what. Yeah, Plunkett.
Jimmy Plunkett. I'm like, yeah, of course he's blind.
Plunkett?
He's dead.
Did he
We
get hit?
traded Plunkett because the next Jesus, Tony Easton, was coming to town.
And then Plunkett, didn't he win a Super Bowl with the Raiders?
Yeah. No, Oilers.
Oilers?
No, he played in the Oilers, but yeah, he did want the Raiders.
the
That's right.
Raiders,
And also, we picked Tony Easton. I don't know why I'm fucking hating on Tony
guys
Easton
ever see
today.
Jim-
We picked Tony Easton over Drew fucking Dan Marino too.
Did you
So what the fuck?
did you guys ever go see the Jim Plunkett guy that performs in bars?
No.
He's from
No.
Wakefield. He's just like a one-man band, and he sings these weird songs. People love him. I don't know why, but like he does Margaritaville, but he's like wasting away again in fucking Summerfield. Like he does that.
And his
And
name's
it's
Jim
just,
Plunkett?
it's Jim Plunkett. Yeah, he's from Wakefield.
Does he have a jersey?
I don't know.
Jim
I've seen him
Plunkett?
once. That's where I
Is that
met
his
my
real
ex-girlfriend.
name?
Did people
Jim
plunk him with
yeah.
things?
I don't know.
But yeah.
What a nice name,
Plunkett.
Plunkett.
I want to throw
Plunkett.
something at him.
Imagine.
But yeah, but like people, the same thing with Jordan and LeBron. People are like Jordan's a GOAT because he went 6-0, but then other people are like will say LeBron's better because he went to more, and it's the same thing.
Well-
but the difference is LeBron's only got 3.
Hey, at least people talk about the Patriots. You could be like a team like, I don't know, name any shitty team. We could be like the
Tennessee Titans.
or the Detroit Lions. They've never been to a fucking Super Bowl, you know?
Yeah.
Tennessee Titans, yeah. I mean, they like when they had my dad as a coach. What was his name?
Yeah, Fisher.
Fisher,
Jeff
yeah.
Fisher?
Yeah,
I hate that
It's
guy.
a cock
Jeff Fisher,
tease
he's an
every year.
asshole.
Big old cock tease every year.
He even just looks like an asshole.
Yeah. He did. He looks like he does. He looked clueless. Like he didn't know what quite was going on.
Did he coach the Rams too for a while?
He did.
Yeah, he was a
for
dick.
a day and a half, and then
Yeah.
And then he coached for a few years.
Yeah.
He coached
Yeah.
the Los Angeles Rams for a day and a
Day
half.
for the half. Yeah.
And
As soon as they,
fired him.
as soon as they moved to LA, they were like, "Hey, by the way."
He took credit for turning the team around.
Did he?
He
Fisher?
shouldn't. He sucks.
What's he doing now these days?
Yeah, he took credit because they were able to get Goff and Gurley and all those.
And a new
sucking so much.
and a new manager and a
Yeah.
new coach.
and to move. Of course, you turned him around by
Some of
sticking
his
it
press
up.
conferences
He
with
sucked
sunglasses
so
on.
bad that the city of St. Louis didn't even want him anymore and
No.
said, "All right."
He looked like a
Bye-bye.
serial killer. He looked like.
But you know he's also a fucking yard away from being a Super Bowl winning coach.
Yeah, here
A
he is.
yard away.
A yard away. That is true. That is true. Those fucking who beat them that year? It was
The Rams.
The Rams. Yeah, you're right. The
Dick
greatest
Vermeil.
show on turf. That was the
Vermeil. Yep.
fucking Kurt Warner, 2000.
Oh my God! Yeah, Kurt Warner. Jesus.
The last team to go back-to-back Super Bowls before the Patriots was the Rams. They went 99 and 2000. I mean 2000 and 2001.
No.
Fun
there's-
fact.
There's something in between there.
No, the 2000 and
It
2001.
went Rams.
Rams.
Rams won.
Then
and,
Rams beat the Patriots.
No, then
I mean, Patriots
then-
beat the Rams.
No, the what do you call it? Beat the New York Giants. Ravens beat the Giants.
That was 2000?
Then, yeah. 2000. 2001 was 2001 was
No, you're thinking.
No, it's Ravens,
no.
New York.
All
I'll
right.
bet you anything right now.
All right, so let's go back. 97. The 97 season or 97 year? What are we talking here? Super Bowl year or the season?
Rams went to 2 straight Super Bowls.
Rams did go to
They-
2.
they-
Yes.
They lost the first round the second year. I'll bet you guys $1 million right now.
Tennessee
It
Titans.
went Rams, Ravens.
No, went
Patriots.
Went Ravens.
Look it up, buddy.
He's looking up right
You
now.
guys were in high school. I was.
So went what?
Rams beat the Titans. Ravens beat the Giants.
Why are you getting so angry? It's a fact. He was looking it up. Like, you're getting all like angry over like.
Pot.
The last
Hey,
two to go-
kettle pot.
What's this?
Hi, kettle pot.
Like his anger level went up like 10 folds because of a date.
to go back to back.
Who went back to back? Who was the last? Who was the one before the Patriots went back to back?
Cowboys.
No, it was Denver.
Denver.
Yeah, they went 98, 99.
Denver would have went.
And then who was the team
Denver
before
would have
that?
three-peated.
I can tell you.
That it went.
Cowboys and Bills because it
Yeah, I
was
was
the
gonna
same
say
year.
Bills, yeah.
Bills and the
Um,
Cowboys all went the same year back to back.
Denver would have went for 3 if the
They could have.
Jaguars didn't beat them.
Well, Elway tried that after he won anyways that year
but
too.
no, but they, like that year they would have won. They would have beat Green Bay that year too.
Fucking yeah, they should have won too. Jacksonville fucking pulled a snake out of their
Yeah.
ass that fucking divisional round. Fucking game on Sunday predictions. So you're not going to predict? I like how you were in your Patriots shirt. Was that like a company wide memo that went out? to
Well,
your
yeah, no,
Patriots
I
gear
love
on
when
offer?
I love when our teams are doing good and like playoffs because then it's an excuse to dress like crap
Yes.
around work. Like a
I
bum
never
and
see
nobody
you
says
wear a
anything.
Patriots outfit during the game or at a game. So I'm very. It's
No,
very-
I've
it's
worn
very-
this here. I've worn this here multiple times.
for a
Would
game.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah, that's right. Because I remember I'm like,
Maybe.
I felt weird in New Orleans. I'm like, wow,
Yeah, I
so
didn't wear one in New
all
Orleans.
He looked like a
But you can
fucking-
find me.
And
So
then
you
he's right
liked
to
it,
my
yeah.
right, and he's in like a Charlie Brown T-shirt.
Yeah,
It's right there.
it's right on the wall.
Yeah, Charlie Brown, but blue and white.
And I purposely did that one in color so we could see the colors of the mallets.
Yes.
Yeah.
I really
Who's
couldn't
the one above
argue
it?
for or against
Oh,
either
those
of
new
them.
ones.
Either Kansas City or the Patriots winning. I'm gonna go Kansas City, but that might have been their Super Bowl last week, which is why I want to pick the Patriots because they hadn't won at home in for 20-something years.
Yeah.
So that might have been their Super Bowl.
93 was the last time they played a home playoff game was Kansas City.
But this could be Mahomes' year, and then or she could choke.
Or
you
a
know what I
home
mean?
AFC championship. I
I'm
should
saying
say.
Mahomes got to play. Mahomes is gonna have the worst game of his career. This whole career, it has happened.
He's gonna shit himself.
He's got to think he's gonna shit himself.
What rookie quarterback do you think has the worst game? Well, I shouldn't say rookie, but younger quarterback. Goff or Mahomes? Who has the worst? Or who has the best?
I think they're both gonna be bad.
The thing is, I like Goff more, but this could just be the year where Mahomes has a great
I
year,
get
and
it,
then
and I'm not-
afterwards
and
he
I'm not-
doesn't.
Could be. I mean, Tom Brady was a second-year quarterback and won the world's Super Bowl.
Yeah,
so-
I mean, it's
No,
possible.
I'm just saying.
But anything's possible.
Brady knows what happened the last time. Last time he was in that stadium, he was benched.
He was.
The last time he was in that, and that's gonna
That is
eat at
true.
him.
He was
That's gonna
benched
eat
by
at him.
Tony G.
And
Jimmy G.
Jimmy G. He got benched, and he knows people are saying it, and they're just like he said. People say we suck. He goes, they're talking about. I think that they're just gonna look at how bad they fucked up.
They're the
Phillip
best.
Rivers.
They're the
Look at
health-
how bad they fucked
But
him up.
they're the healthiest they've been.
And that
all
defense
year.
is playing so good. Look at what they did to Phillip Rivers.
Oh, I know.
They
Yeah.
confused the fuck out of
The-
Phillip Rivers.
the-
Even they confused Romo. Did you hear Romo?
Yeah, Romo was like,
is
what?
go-
Let's go, yeah.
Romo had me
That
dying.
8-minute drive in the beginning of the game.
Yeah,
Dude,
that set the
only thing that
tempo.
fucking sucked
That
was
really
them
did.
coming back 3 plays and
I
getting.
know
know.
this is
But
gonna sound like a typical pass fan, but I really think they purposely suck in some games just to throw you off.
Well, you know what it
personally
is?
think that.
They're all
It's
healthy.
amazing.
well, they have plays.
Hell-
Just plays you don't see that they
See?
hold
Susie
back.
agrees. It's just they are playing perfect football.
And I called it. I never do that. I refuse to be the person who's like, it's over. And I did. I
Yeah.
was like, it's over.
I
But
was nervous going into that game because I didn't know.
Them,
But
them being
I
able
was
to
too.
change
I
their
was
whole
nervous too.
defensive scheme and just be the Ravens.
yeah.
It was fucking now. Maybe he's gonna be something else. You
And
just
how
can't-
was that offensive line so good?
I
mean, it's just
like
getting
I say,
better.
I think they do it on purpose.
I don't care though. And we were talking about this too. Like,
Or they just
regardless,
jumpstart.
they're not going to win the Super Bowl.
They're not winning the Super
They're
Bowl.
not winning the Super
They'll
Bowl.
go,
The
but they're
Patriots
not
are
gonna
not
win.
winning
They'll
the
go.
Super Bowl. They
Yeah.
could go.
Not saying I'm
I
not
don't think
cheering
it's
for them,
happening.
but I mean,
Yeah.
obviously,
I know,
I
it's
don't
a-
think they're winning it.
I'm not,
You know what? If LA goes, I think they would win it. I don't think they're beating the
I
Saints.
think whoever out of the 4 teams that go, I think
I'll
any
bet-
of the 4 teams have a chance to win the Super Bowl.
Any of them.
Easily.
They all do.
Easily.
You know what? I'm gonna change my. I'll change my Super Bowl thing until afterwards.
To the fact that
Best Final Four.
Yeah.
to the fact that Vegas has set a 3-point, only 3 points for both away teams or 2 points, whatever. It's
Yeah.
basically making them even.
3
It's
for the AFC and NFC Conference Championships, but every potential Super Bowl matchup is 2 points.
it's great because no one can hear him. So we-
I actually gotta.
it's like that's dead. Everyone's just sitting there in
I'm
silence.
actually
Like,
gonna take back that what I say about. I'm gonna wait till tomorrow because Breeze didn't play the best last week.
No.
No, he
Let's
didn't.
see what he plays.
started
this
off-
week.
that
If he
first
stinks
quarter
it up
was
and Bailey
stinky.
wins, then
Yeah.
I'm gonna be scared of the Saints.
they do
But
that.
if he blows it up, I don't know. It's,
If he comes out crappy again, it's going to be tougher to come back than it was last week against
the Rams,
fucking
yeah,
Philly.
Rams, yeah.
But if
Philly's just- that
but if you know, it's all Temple. It's coming out there. It's look at the Pats. Even confused everyone. They took the ball too.
Yeah.
They never take
They
the
never
ball.
take the ball.
Everyone
yeah.
was. I mean,
Yeah.
it ain't the best. Though,
That's why I think that's why he did that. So that one day when they take the ball, people. Go, what the fuck?
and if there's any coach to beat that
That's what it
Brady
fucked
can
with.
easily beat, it's Andy Reid because he
He never changes. He sticks to his
Exactly.
game plan.
Never
He never
mixes up.
adapts.
And that's exactly
exactly.
like
Yeah.
Romo was saying when they were doing the Ravens defense. That I've never been so impressed with Bill Belichick. I was always like people say he's a genius. I'm like, yeah, he's just a good coach. Literally, I will say he's a genius now to be able to make his team
it's like
be a
psychotic.
different team. And
That guy must get like no sleep. He must just watch video. Like he must be sitting
I
like
know, right?
like sitting in this dark room. I can imagine like his dark room with like monitors, and he's just fast forward
I bet
and
he
rewind,
pleasures
taking
himself
notes,
to it.
fast forward and rewind, taking notes, and he just watches archive. I bet he like if there's a player that's like a second string defensive player on fucking the Kansas City, and he played like 15 years ago. He's watching video of him from 15
Probably.
years ago on whatever
Probably.
team he played for to get. To put, and he's writing his notebook must be a lab. He's like the guy who writes in the wall. Like,
Well, he can cut right really well. So
Yeah.
make sure that
He's always right. He's always right.
Could you imagine if he's just really lucky?
That's
Like
a lot.
I know it's like I'm just a devil's advocate
Then
here.
he can
Bill
pick my
Belichick knows
lottery.
absolutely, and he's literally just walks into the game and like he's just like, all right, let's
Maybe
fucking
that's what makes him a
see how-
genius.
Then he should
see how
pick
this
my
goes."
lottery numbers then. You know?
never been impressed with the. Like I said, I could keep beating it.
I
but
say
the
that
way
to my-
the defense was able to just change. Like
He's
I
even
say that
said,
to my,
like, this
my
is what
dry
we
cleaner.
do, and we're going to stick to it.
Yeah.
That's what Andy Reid does, and he's admitted to that.
I
He's
say that to my
just-
dry cleaner. I'm impressed.
Yeah. His run schemes are always good, though. I feel like his system in the run game has always worked throughout the years. If you look at all the running backs the Chiefs have had throughout the years, they've always been good. And it makes me think it's not always the running back. It's the way they scheme.
They had a good running back, and then he beat
Jamal
his wife.
Charles.
what's his face?
All these people have
DeMarco
dropped off the
Murray.
map.
DeMarco Murray, he was doing so good with Dallas, then sucked it up with Philly, and then did good in Tennessee, and then sucked again. What's his line? You know, they changed
Well, he was the
line.
running back, I think.
Well, yeah.
What was it, Max, whatever that stupid boxing guy on ESPN they're all making fun of?
Max
He
Pepe.
said something about, like, Brady didn't do it. It was all the run. Sony Michel's not getting it. And they're like, the run opened up the pass. Nobody sees that.
Well, we got some foreigner watching the show.
Oh.
Good for
And they wrote, "Chicka chicka thing I'm doing." They're just writing mumble jumble right now.
Cool.
To you, it's mumble jumble. To them, it's probably Shakespeare.
Maybe. What are they saying? Can you see in your screen? What does that say? How do you even pronounce
What's
that
their
name?
Say hi to them. What's their name?
Diego? Diego.
Hey,
Diego.
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 Thanks for
Hey.
tuning in.
Thanks for watching on a Friday night.
Yeah.
What if their peepees out?
Saturday morning where they are.
Could be Saturday morning. Could be Friday
Saturday
afternoon.
afternoon. Could be Saturday night.
Yeah. Could be
God knows where they are.
could be Thursday.
They could just be right above us right now.
Could be the guy who walks with fucking ski boots on.
Could be someone upstairs in one of their bunk beds.
Yeah.
Maybe no, it's downstairs. It's the bunk beds.
Sorry.
The ski boots.
ski
Ski boots and bowling upstairs.
Yes.
They actually took the walls down upstairs and just put in bowling alley when they just fucking rent ski boots and bowling balls. That's what they do. What's still back going for a run? You know, watching your
Don't
room.
sweat that. Don't dehydrate.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's very glossy. It's the lights, you know. We put the makeup on them, make them look like
It's an
fancy.
Italian thing.
Yeah, the Italians sweat profusely.
It is.
Um,
I'm pretty
Alex
bad.
Wallace in the house. Finally, Alex Wallace.
I mean, I sweat pretty bad, but I'm glad I don't get the ass.
Alex,
sweat.
where were you last week?
Some people get the ass sweat.
The ass
Oh,
sweat. Oh, that's the worst.
Yeah, like I don't get that. I don't get the swamp ass. I get just a wet of your
Seen
face.
Matty Short, people, if you could have seen Matty Short.
Oh, they were saturated.
Diego is watching all the way from Santa Catarina.
How do you know that? You looked them up.
She's stalking him.
So where's Santa
what?
Catarina?
On his name.
Is that
Oh
California?
yeah, there you go.
No, I think it might be.
Brazil.
Imagine if we get a huge fan base in Brazil.
You know, our second biggest download is a foreign country, which is not an English speaking one. It's like I feel like it's like Brazil or it's somewhere like that. Imagine if like we're like,
Brazilian state.
oh, say we're Brazils.
Huge in Brazil.
We love the Brazilians. Diego, if you ever need Brazilian sisters who are just turning,
Known for its beaches and mountains.
oh, there you
Nice.
go. If you have any Brazilian sisters, Eric's looking for a Brazilian wife.
We get so many ghost numbers.
He wants someone that doesn't really speak English, but could have intercourse with him. Legally.
Pretty.
Who? It's a girl?
No.
Oh, I thought Diego. Interesting. Look at these people on stage.
Stage. It's,
I mean, on the fucking whatever.
All I
About
can
the same
hear is
place
that
you
tennis
sit.
ball being roughed up, and it's like giving me goosebumps because it's. I don't like that.
Asian or is she what?
Can't tell if she's
some
Asian.
kinda
She's
Asian.
a little bit of Asian in her.
She's some kind of Asian.
Some kind of. Well, she could be Spanish. Some Spanish look Asian. You ever notice that? Especially the ones that are very anchored.
Definitely got
Hawaiians do. They kind of look Asian.
Oh, Hawaiians
well, they
are
are Asian,
Asian,
but like
yeah.
they are, but they're yeah,
It's Polynesian.
yeah, that's true.
He couldn't watch last week because of the baby. Alex Wallace said.
Oh,
Forgot he's a new.
he's
father.
got an out. He's got an excuse. You know.
Father of a newborn.
You know.
That's where Maddie's been. Like,
Yes.
coming around.
We think you know the Maddie Wallace and Alex Wallace, Fatty
I
Maddie.
love
and
how you
Alex
guys
Wallace.
get mad at Matt.
Are they the same person?
It's like God forbid, he has friends his
Is
age.
We think
That's what I
so
always say.
because we never see him at the same time or hear about him at the same time.
No, we had confirmation. Didn't
Oh,
he went down a
That's
couple
really
weeks
your
ago?
cousin, isn't it, Alex? Isn't Alex your cousin?
No,
No.
Alex Wallace is not your cousin?
it's some kid who went to high school with me and Joey.
Oh.
Apparently, which we didn't remember, but he says he's a big
So you think it's
kid
Maddie?
and he could be our bodyguard.
He's Alex on the text. That's what
We
that's
invite
what-
him over every time we do a show.
Dude, if this is Maddie and that's the longest running joke, that'd be awesome.
It'd be
Then
pretty
Maddie
funny.
can pull that off.
Let's not though. I mean, you went down a couple weeks ago to see Maddie.
That's true, but was Alex Wallace watching?
I think he was.
Do we
Yeah,
know?
but I mean,
I
it is
can't
on his
remember.
phone. Maybe it's on his phone. I didn't look at his phone.
That's true. I think we figured a way around this a while ago.
I'm glad we got
You
one
never know.
fan that, or didn't we get your friends out in
Oh, Priscilla, who chimes in every once in a while.
yeah, so at least we have 2 people
the
that listen
California
to the show.
crew.
Auntie Sharon chimes in sometimes.
Occasionally, yeah.
Yeah,
She says hi to me.
my West Coast friends.
Yo, brother.
You know when you do that with the microphone, we can't hear your voice, right? It's monodirectional.
I was yawning when I was doing that. I was
You know,
yawning.
but
a
when you
minute ago.
talk and you like whipping it around
No,
like
I
it's a
was yawning
like
when
it's,
I whipped it
like it's
around,
a
I
black pee-pee on a Friday night. He's going to block pee-pee on a Friday night.
Make Garth Brooks sing that one.
Yeah, except no kid's gonna trip and fall at the finish line.
Yeah. Oh, and then we're gonna have the bleachers on fire behind him.
Call them fools.
I couldn't
All
believe that
those
video.
little
I couldn't believe that
games
video.
to them.
There's a Garth Brooks video where like there's this mentally disabled kid who gets to drive the car.
Yeah, it's about Special Olympics.
Yeah, it's about Special
But
Olympics.
is he in this? No, but he refuses to be in the Special Olympics. He wants to be in the regular regular Olympics.
It's something weird like that.
So it's like he should be in the Special Olympics, but he wants to run off the rest of the kids in school.
What's the name of that song again? I always remember the bleachers
Dancing
on,
outside the fire.
Yeah, dancing outside the fire and the bleach. Standing
Was
outside
he
the fire.
standing
Close enough.
outside the
supposed to
fire?
be the boss, or are you supposed to be Garth Brooks?
I think Garth Brooks is trying to be.
Daily
Bad impression.
surviving when you're standing outside the fire.
I don't know why the bleachers are on fire. It has nothing to do with anything.
Yeah.
And then there was another video you showed me where like
Let me
the
see that
kids,
remote control.
the kid's family like kills them. Like they set the house on
Oh,
fire.
the other one. That is Born on the 4th of July by I forget who sings that one.
And then the kid
Susie,
comes
country
back
singer?
and like his parents are dead.
It's Independence Day. That's that was she
Yeah.
sings. Her mom getting beat by the father, and then
Yeah,
she
and-
sets the house on
And
fire.
then the kid comes back and the parents are dead and the house is burnt
The
down.
house is burning down.
It was probably a good thing. 'cause
Yeah, it was
maybe
pretty horrific.
It's probably a good thing for the kid. He's not going to get beat. Maybe he gets a new family.
Man.
I wonder if Eric's ever seen Standing Outside the Fire.
Oh, it's
We're
a
gonna
sight.
play it
It's
for him,
worth
though.
watching.
Because
It can't even be found on
I think
YouTube.
we went over
I
this.
wish it could be found on YouTube because I would use it.
What? It's on YouTube.
I thought it got pulled from YouTube.
No, it's a legit music video.
Yo, you pulled it from Daily Motion. I remember.
Did we do this already? I remember deja vu.
Feel like
I feel like
No,
we've
me
already
and him
this.
did. I
Yeah.
don't think you were here for. You were,
I mean,
you were not
I'm
here for
remembering
this.
it.
It was a lot
Because
of
then I
shit
think
we
I was
watched.
talking about "Don't Take the
Oh,
Girl."
you know what?
remember? Said because then I said that one song about was it Travis Tritt or something? "Don't Take the Girl."
No, you got it from Daily Motion. I'm
Tim
pretty
McGraw,
sure.
remember? Because I said that. That was a sad ass country song. I think we did.
we have all had this conversation.
Maybe was
We're
Eric?
getting
Here?
old.
Maybe he was. All right. So this is the one about the chick whose house burned out. Yeah, you're right. The Goth Book one's not on YouTube. Why is
Yeah.
that?
Garth Brooks might not be on YouTube.
But there's a million videos of them
Yeah,
on
usually
YouTube.
somebody would post a bootleg or something
Yeah.
or whatever.
All right. So this one's basically.
They all look like this.
You know
though.
this one? Which one's this?
I've seen it. I don't know which one it is. But
They
I've
all
heard
look
this.
like this. Though.
We watching country music TV.
No, we did this. I think we talked about this.
I don't think you were here.
You weren't here. He wasn't here. He hasn't been here for a show like since like within the
Been here
last
for the
month
last
or two.
4 weeks.
Yeah, exactly. This is way before that. So
I think
Yeah.
we did this.
We talked about it when we were on vacation about the special needs.
yeah.
Yeah, and she's just singing there, and she's thinking about watching her dad beat the mom. Like the mom has a black eye. Do you imagine being like? I remember hearing this song. I was like fucking 7 years old. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Your facial expression in this video.
Eric's liking it though. It's a toe tap, isn't it?
Why does
Smoked a bunch of weed. Of course, I'm liking it.
why does the dad on these videos always look like he's about to go up to the bayou?
They have a
Like he's
nice-
always in the suspenders.
Because probably
That's
down.
Southern, man. That's
Yeah.
Southern.
Guess so. Everyone beats their wife down south. Look at that house. That could use a paint
She
job.
looks like another member of Wilson Phillips. She's dressing like a blood. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Remember the fat girl on the beach and she's
Hold
in like
on,
Yeah,
hold
for
on,
one more day.
Yeah.
and she's like dressed like in a muumuu, and the others are kind of like in bikinis because she's fat. Remember
Look,
that?
that's pretty aggressive. They're showing a beater. They can't do this. They would never be able to do this music video nowadays.
No, they wouldn't. No, unless she fights back because she's a woman of. They
Maybe.
could do it then.
I think it's a little outrageous that she sets the house on fire, though.
Yeah,
I think she kills the husband.
maybe.
I think-
She took enough. She had enough.
I think that's what it is. I think she kills the husband and sets the house on fire and kills herself.
she just had enough.
I think
Yeah.
that's how it goes. It's like that song that the Dixie Chicks sing, "Ray Must Die" or something like that.
At least the little kid got to enjoy the parade while mommy was getting beaten.
Scary ass
I guess so.
clown.
But
Right.
what parents let their kid just go down to a parade by themselves?
A dad who
90s,
wants to
man.
beat
It's
his
the
wife.
I guess so.
A dad who wants to
90s?
beat his wife.
Yeah,
See?
Look how aggressive this is. It's like literally showing him beat though. Like you can't show that on TV. Like this music video would never be able to survive these days.
This is artistic because look at the clowns are
look
hitting
at
each
him.
other.
Look at it.
No, I disagree because with this, I used to watch every morning country music.
We have, yeah.
I know no one
Yes.
They would have a thing for domestic violence at the end.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
The house went up in flames pretty fast, though.
She go
Did.
back looking.
She's like, Mom, where are you? Why is the house on fire? Why is my
Where's my
bicycle
bike?
being
No,
removed?
remember my theory. I think that they wanted to ditch the kid, so they pretended like they set the house
You
on
think
fire
so?
and they were inside and they ran off together.
Why are
Double
they-
back, goes bye-bye.
Then why were they fighting?
They
Maybe
were
they
fighting
put on a
because one of
show?
them didn't want to leave the kid, and the other one's like, "We gotta go."
Maybe.
That's my
You think that's what it is?
maybe. This kid's a brat. It's her fault. It's all her fault.
Horrible actress.
Let's see.
Sorry.
I'd burn that house down too.
I bet that house you give for a discount. Like, how horrific. Like, what shitty firefighters? They're not, the house should have been put out by now.
I know. It's just a small house.
I'm so confused.
Hey, she at least got a good parade. Now she might get a good family.
Freaking
You know?
cut it off before I can see the end.
Well, you've seen the end. The house
See,
burned
now you're
down.
invested, right? Right.
Yeah, why? You
Now
you-
he's getting mad. They didn't see the ending. He's like, oh,
Do you want to sing that in karaoke with me some night?
Oh yeah, home tonight, watch it.
no. He's like, I gotta go home and find out how it ends.
Oh, no. That's
Jesus
no, I'm
Christ.
trying. Hold on.
Cry.
I'm trying to get the goth. That's Trisha Yearwood's husband, you know.
Who is? There was a Chris Gaines.
Do you know he
It's
was
like
on
that
Broadway when we were there in Nashville that night?
Who?
Brooks?
Goth? Oh, yeah, for the Country Music
Yeah,
Awards?
he was up and down that was Broadway.
Remember when he had an identity crisis and thought he was Chris Gaines?
He was Chris Gaines.
Yeah, that was weird. He kind of looked like Ben Stiller when he was doing that.
Did.
Yeah,
I was a little confused. I was very. Yeah, here it is.
oh my God.
This is
Yeah, that's what music videos look like the year I graduated high school.
Eric. You're not getting flashbacks, right? It's like Eric. It's like,
Almost, yeah. That's what he said.
Get that Bronco, whatever that was. My friend had one of those.
it's like a Bronco
Suburban.
station wagon.
Suburban. Oh,
Corky? It's Corky
I
from
thought it was Jimmy Kimmel. Dude, I really thought that was Jimmy
it's a
Kimmel.
baby Jimmy Kimball.
Dude, that's a Suburban. My friend had the same one.
It's old school suburban.
Yeah.
I'm gonna suggest they probably shouldn't let this happen. They call them fools like. You know,
Oh, what a little scamp. He forgot to put the car in park.
but, I mean, why is he in regular school too?
No, I mean, they were. They had their own classes, though.
Car in park tonight.
What?
What, Susie?
I forgot to put my car in
Oh.
park
Oh
tonight.
God.
How could you take your keys out of the ignition?
Susie also she forgot to put her car in pocket, and she also forgot her.
That's right,
She
it
forgot
was
her
push
phone
button.
number the other day too.
Oh,
I've
no.
actually done that before. With the push button, I forgot to put my car in pocket,
Yeah.
and they shut it off, and then it just starts rolling. Now the father's yelling at the mother on this one. It was all country music in the '90s. The father yelling at the mother.
Yeah.
Look, he's just his kid. He
The
realized.
poor kid just wants to live his life. He has better penmanship than I do, though. I can tell you that much.
It's so cute, isn't it? It's so funny.
Mommy.
You think there should have been a happy ending on this? You know what I mean?
What is going on?
They're training the poor kid to run in track. Because his father's like, you can't let him run track with the rest of the kids.
No, he
'cause
can't.
gonna
Look,
get made
he's
fun
looking
of.
at- I've never
He's
seen such
getting
an angry raker.
He's raking angry. He doesn't want him to be embarrassed.
There's like 4 leaves on the ground. He's raking all 4 of them.
I think the father's more embarrassed that his chromosomes didn't work very well.
Maybe.
That's what he's embarrassed about. Poor kid just wants to run track. And the coach is being a dick. The father in the back
I
is
never
getting angry.
noticed that.
I like this really dramatic scene right here of Gothberg's just jamming out in a fucking fire.
Oh wait, the school's burning down now.
That's
I forgot
crazy.
about this part. I just
now
remember
you
the
couldn't even
bleachers.
show this nowadays. You
Did
can't
he
show
burn the
school.
school down or something?
No, but you can't show schools burning.
All right, we've watched 2 country music videos, and they both have something fucking burning.
They loved fire in the '90s country,
They
I
did.
guess so.
Abusive
Now, here it is,
husbands
right
and
here.
fire.
This is the pinnacle of the video. The father's in the back instead of sitting in the stand like a normal person.
Because he came in the last
See,
second.
now
He
he's
wasn't
all
gonna
about
support
it.
his kid, but he came in the last
Yeah,
second.
wait till you see what he does about the kid. He's not very supportive. I can tell you
puts
that
him in a
much.
giant
Look, Garth
Tupperware.
Brooks is even in the crowd.
He puts him in a Tupperware container.
Boom, there he goes. Say, poor kid, done.
Oh, no, he fell on the ground.
Yeah, he's done.
You would have thought he got shot the way the father's acting.
You gotta get up.
I don't remember this
Why
part.
does the kid look like he got just bum rushed by like 3 dudes?
Because the poor kid
fell.
he fell and he stumbled, and then the mother's getting all frantic, and now the school's on fire, and Garth Brooks is jamming out.
What's with that sinister, sinister smile?
It's
don't
all coming down now, man.
I don't think this much fire is necessary in this
I don't.
video.
Is this like the director's cut? I don't remember this version.
Like the father's yelling at the kid, he's gotta get up. The poor kid hurt himself. And
Why
where's
does the kid look like he just got California curb stomped? When
And I'm sorry.
Fall?
where's the athletic trainer in this? Shouldn't he be out there tending to
He's
some
like,
kid?
I'm out. He's probably. I don't take any responsibility for this. I'm out.
Then the kid just takes off like he's Carl Weathers.
Yeah. What a father! What a terrible father!
No, not Carl Weathers.
Carl
That's Carl. Who's the track star?
I don't
In the
know.
80s.
Michael
No,
Johnson?
man, not my era.
Kyle Johnson.
Michael Johnson.
Kyle Johnson.
Michael Johnson was a fast one, wasn't he?
I don't know.
Now he wants to be all like, hey,
Yes,
supportive and stuff. He's gonna go home another pint of.
He was teaching him not to quit.
Is that what it was?
Yes.
But why did he have to act like his son got, was Ricky and baked the boys in the hood got shot in the drive-by?
And why? And what's with the fire?
But yeah, what's with you hicks in the fire? Now, what do you?
Like fires in the South.
I like
I
fire.
like fire too, but
I
I
like
like
fire.
my music videos.
Bonfires. and-
Yeah.
Oh, that's great
What is
white.
fire.
Jeez.
Jeez.
Great White. Yeah, that's bad fire. If anyone doesn't know what Great White was, it was a station nightclub fire in Rhode Island in 2003.
And I'm alive today because I had a bitch ex-girlfriend. I didn't want to go. Canceled all.
How do you know? You probably could have made it.
I
out.
hate when people. You weren't there, so
I know. I'm just.
you weren't there. I hate when people like I could have been there. I
Could have been there though.
I could have
But
though.
you weren't.
We would never know in the powers if he died in the fire.
We also could have been at the finish line if he wasn't in.
Could have been at the finish line.
What do you call it? In,
Punta Cana. Punta Cana. Anything is possible.
Yeah, and if I bought a plane ticket the day before, whatever, maybe I could have been in 9/11. Like I could have done this. I hate when people start using things like
If Ted McFarlane
catastrophes.
didn't get drunk the night before, he would have been. On
I
the
know,
plane.
and I hate him too for saying that. Like you weren't though. It's not a. It's a.
Yeah,
it's a
but
new
if
point.
Mark Wahlberg was,
Like,
there, he
Mark
would have
Wahlberg
fought.
changed his flight the last minute and went to New York instead.
He would have
He
fought
didn't,
off.
though.
He would have fought off the terrorists.
I love how all these people all of a sudden have these stories.
Mark
like, I could
Wahlberg
have
would
been
have
there.
would have
I
been
could
kung
been
fu.
there.
There was that time they didn't come up with a story.
But you weren't.
Well,
So it's like people are saying it to get attention. Like
if
I
Mark
could have been there.
Wahlberg was in the
Like,
plane, he would have spared us for 15 years of terrible movies.
I remember his stupid comments. He said he would have stopped it. Like he's just an asshole. I hate him.
Who? Mark Wahlberg?
Marky,
He
yeah.
probably could
He
have.
probably could have.
He wouldn't have.
He would have made a movie about it if he did, though.
Yeah, probably.
It'd been like terrorist stopping 101. Hey, anything is possible.
A couple guys with box cutters. I seriously think Mark Wahlberg.
I was
would have done
listening. I love my brother's stories about how they kicked him out of Jillian's. Like he used to be the manager at Jillian's, and he's like, yeah, he's like he kicked
Mark
him out
Wahlberg
of,
was the manager of Jillian's?
No, my brother was. He used to be
okay.
manager at Jillian's, and like him and a bunch of bounce had to kick him out. This was like a little bit after his Marky Mark career, and like just what a tool bag.
When he was in the dark ages of the Mark Wahlberg stages?
yeah.
Did that family come from money?
No.
Or did they just make every single kid go into acting?
They know nothing about Boston. Here's the thing: like, we live in Dorchester. Your kid was a freaking millionaire. Like Donnie was a new kid on the block.
Yeah, it's
like
16.
I
Yeah,
love
but
when
like,
they
how
act
did-
like they're
Dorchester
like.
till then.
But like,
But-
how did they get the kids involved? Like, was the mother like a stage
No,
mother?
There was a
Like American Idol or something?
casting call.
After New Edition hit it and whatever.
Yeah.
And Maurice Starr lost New Edition. He started one with all white kids. It was
I understand
auditions.
that, but how? Like, how do you get involved? Like, how do you?
Auditions, like church, like you said, church. Churches are looking for this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Like
like,
when
the
it-
rec center, the Boys and Girls Club.
When was the last time Mark Wahlberg had a residency in Boston? Like it's probably been over 15 years since he's been a resident. Anytime something Boston pops up, he has to like throw himself in
his
there.
defense,
right?
if I wouldn't want to be a millionaire with a Massachusetts home for the tax reasons.
Yeah.
I would have a house
What's
in.
wrong with taking? What's wrong about repping where you're from?
I would have a house in
Every
Florida.
actor does the same thing. They just
It's him, Damon, and Affleck have to throw themselves up there. I'm so cool. Look, I'm from Boston. Look, you got to look at me now.
Which
Like it's
Affleck?
just so annoying.
Which one, Ben or his brother
Oh, Casey.
Casey?
Yeah.
For 5 years I thought Casey Affleck was a girl.
I could see
I
that.
didn't know who Casey Affleck was. I used to watch Ocean's 11. And I was confused. I didn't know that was Casey Affleck.
I could see that.
I thought he had a sister named Casey because I get confused with like the people who are like the horrible bosses. What's his name? What's the one of the actors in Horrible Bosses? Bateman.
Bateman.
Bateman, yeah, Jason Bateman.
Justine and Justin. I thought that was like Casey and Ben. I thought they were like twin brothers and sisters.
Huh.
Now Justine Bateman had the better beginning of the career in what was it?
Facts of Life.
No, is
Facts of Life.
with Shaky Man McGillicuddy.
Alex P. Keaton there.
yeah.
Family Ties.
Family Ties. Yes.
And Patrick
No,
Bateman
Justin
is a
was
serial
in
killer.
too.
What?
Justin Bateman was in some sitcom.
Was he? But it wasn't as successful as the Ties.
He was like a poor man's
Was it?
Michael J. Fox. He was at the
Was
time.
he?
He was.
He was.
I
He was a
forget
poor
And then he
man's
went
Michael
like in
J.
a
Fox.
hiatus. You didn't see much of Justin Bateman in the 90s.
He was in Teen Wolf too.
Then all of a sudden he came back.
He was in Teen
Yeah.
Wolf too. I remember that was his first movie. I
Because
think,
he's
Teen Wolf
funny.
2.
He started.
He is funny.
Yeah, he plays the same kind of character, but he's good at that character. So why in the hell
Yeah,
not?
it's good. Yeah, because you can make that last. Like Paul Rudd plays the same kind of character.
Yeah, he's kind of dry, but like
Yeah.
it works. You know,
Yeah.
he plays that same kind of reasoning guy. But
Everyone has a friend like Justin Bateman. You know,
Jason
I think in it, Jason Bateman.
Yeah.
Justin's their cousin.
unlike Patrick Bateman, who's a serial killer. But
What about who's the fat lady? Something Bateman. Throw Mama from the Train. Kathleen Bateman.
oh,
Yeah,
Turner?
oh my
Kathleen
God,
Turner.
throw
No.
Mama from the Train.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
Kathleen.
I haven't seen that movie in a while, man.
Bateman, right? Yeah, it's Kathleen Bateman.
Not the old lady. No, I'm thinking.
Yeah,
of
the old lady,
The one
old
that was
fat
in Goonies.
lady.
The one that was in Goonies.
No. She
She
was.
was Mr. Belt. Oh, that was one episode. Sorry.
Let's see. Throw Mama.
Silver Spoon. He was in Silver Spoons. He was Ricky Schroeder's best friend.
Okay.
Let's see.
Throw Mama from-
Oh no, that's a different lady. I'm thinking of a different lady. Yes. So the lady from Throw Mama from the Train is from the Goonies.
Yeah, her.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of Kathleen Bateman. Kathy Bates. That's all I'm thinking
Oh,
of.
Kathy Bates,
Yeah.
yeah.
You guys seen Super Troopers 2 yet?
We talked
No.
about this last week. Yeah.
Oh, we did? Okay, that's all right. That was stoned. Danny
It's okay.
DeVito thing. It's just the Danny DeVito thing is fucking riot.
Danny DeVito's in Super Troopers
No,
too?
it's a bit about him, and
Oh,
it's just funny.
I forget the bit though, but I
It's-
remember.
it's
remember
what-
the reference. It was a good movie.
This
Actually.
guy saying he likes him in Always Sunny. And the guy's like, yeah, that's the guy that was in Taxi. He's like, no, this one guy was in Taxi, but they're doing it in like
Yeah.
fake Canadian accents. And he's like, no, the guy in Taxi, he was in it. And he's like, it's the same fucking guy. He's
Who
like,
would you
"The
rather
same
have a
guy."
threesome with?
Ooh, I like this
Judd
one.
Hirsch or Danny DeVito?
Who's the first one?
Judd Hirsch.
Judd
He was in Dear John. He was also in Taxi.
Yes. Okay, I know you're talking about now.
He's the old Jewish guy. He played the Jewish dad in Independence Day. My David. That one.
Yes.
Yes, threesome.
Probably,
I'm going Hurst. I feel like
Danny
DeVito.
DeVito would be a riot.
He would be
I
right.
think it'd
but
be
it's-
fun to have sex with. I mean, well, I don't mean with. I mean, like it'd be like there. Like I think you could.
This is weird.
And he's
I don't
such
know.
he's a small man. So
yeah,
it's like,
exactly. It'd just be weird, man. I don't know.
Judd Hirsch probably has a big Jewish penis.
A big Jewish penis? Those exist?
I don't know. Maybe he'd be like the. Okay, here's another one.
Judd Hirsch also is a big bang right now. Oh,
Is he?
no.
Who would you rather watch have sex with your wife?
Okay.
Donnie Wahlberg. No, I'm sorry. Maki Wahlberg. Maki
He'd probably go,
Wahlberg.
pow! You ever watch his workout video?
Or-
It's hilariously horrible.
Who's the kid from fucking American Pie?
Jason
Stifler.
Oh, Sean William Scott?
Yes. Sean William Scott or Maki. You have
Where
to.
are these questions
You have to
coming
watch him
I
have
like him.
sex with your wife.
I'm going Sean William Scott only because Mark Wahlberg, like, have you ever seen his, there's a thing about, they make fun of it on YouTube. I was watching a video, his workout video, and like every other workout, betwing every rep, he's like, pow!
Yeah.
And he like kisses his arms,
So
and
you'd
I
rather-
always think
so
that.
Sean-
you know
you'd
what I mean?
rather-
That's what he does when he comes.
Pow!
So you rather with Sean William Scott?
Stifler? Yeah, I'm going Stifler.
Who do you think your wife would mostly enjoy having
Probably
sex
Mark
with?
Wahlberg.
Stifler's, girls like Stifler.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's a little
Have you seen him
goofy.
in Luke the Weapon?
No.
He's that rugged. He's got the beard. He's jacked. He's got a beard.
He's also in our role models, right?
Not
Yeah.
bad for a guy who was pushing carriages at Home Depot.
Yeah, right when he got off
Right-
American Pie.
Yeah.
Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back too. He was the guy with the guitar.
No, but he's in Lethal Weapon right now, the TV show.
He was in Old School. I mean, role models.
Yeah.
He was-
Goon.
Yeah.
I like Goon. Goon is a very underrated
The
comedy.
second one was awful.
Yeah, well, but it was all right.
Nice.
Very underrated comedy.
What penis-shaped food would you rather have to eat in front of a crowd of 1 million?
Banana. Because you can break it off and pop it in.
No, but you got to eat it like a.
No, you didn't say
I'm
that.
going.
Oh.
I'm going the opposite route. I'm going candy cane because
Yeah?
I just want to like.
It's not
Suck
penis
it.
shaped. It's not really penis shaped because it's hooked.
I mean,
You can make it look like it is though.
Could be a Jewish penis. A hook
Could be
nose
a-
penis.
Fucking meatball
Somebody's got
looks like a dick,
needs
too.
a serious surgery.
You
You
can make
know.
a piece of chicken look like a dick.
No.
Yeah, it's true. You can make anything look like
yeah.
a dick. Benoit balls.
It's a penal fracture, Dick.
You familiar with Benoit balls?
No.
Benoit balls are anal beads. I don't know why people find it pleasurable.
I'm going Benoit Balls because I like the name better.
Yeah. You ever use anal beads?
No.
I don't understand the purpose of them.
No, I mean,
Do you, Eric? You're seasoned.
there is stimuli there.
Yeah.
I mean,
So literally, you stick these beads. It's like it looks like it's a string and it has beads on it,
I get it.
and they're supposed to be stuck in the ass while you perform anal. Or
yeah, like they're.
like you checking the oil? Are you going up and down?
I mean, you can do double penetration and like while you're giving it to a girl and you're using that.
Yes.
You know, there is stimuli there. What? This is just shit we talk about. What?
Anal beads.
Man,
Benoit balls to the Lapers.
but what are Benoit balls?
So I didn't know what Benoit balls when I was a kid.
I don't even know
Blink
what they are.
182 has a song called Benoit Balls.
What do they do? I don't even know actually.
You
Do I have to
just
fact check this? Because you thought Steely Dan was a double-headed dildo for the longest time.
it's a dildo, right?
It's a strap
Well, it's a dildo. Benoit balls are anal beads, essentially, or balls you stick in the anal.
So what's the difference?
To be more efficient.
I'm looking this up. Benoit balls.
But when I was a kid, Blink 182 had a song called Benoit Balls, and I was so confused what it was about.
But why are they called that?
I don't know. It's about some mother sticking Benoit balls in their uncle or something like that.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at it. Yeah, they look
Yeah.
like, but there's two of them. It's not like a giant string. It's
Okay.
like a. It looks like
Oh,
something
that's
you could.
Benoit balls.
It looks like
That's
something you
what
could put on a
that's-
keychain. It's like a barbell.
Okay,
beads
and
are
what do you
different.
do with them? There's a description of how they used.
Anal beads and Benoit balls. Are different.
Inspired by centuries of old Benoit balls, Luna beads noir offer you a sensual secret. The type of subtle, prolonged pleasure you won't find anywhere.
Okay, but this is describe how they're used.
No, I think it just expects that you know how to use them. It's Amazon. They're not gonna please.
I guess
insert,
so. I know. She just buy big black dildos and put it on my Amazon account. What are you looking at?
Tommy tore that whole ball apart.
That's good.
She's tearing
Tommy, you
balls
can't
up.
have anything nice.
They look like the stress balls that you would just go like this too and rotate in your fingers. Some of
Yeah.
them. See, these would I could see these getting lost in someone's ass. I feel like putting them
Oh,
on
yeah,
a string
easily.
are probably a better
You
idea.
ever see Scrubs when they make fun of that?
Oh, I
like,
forgot
they're
about
like
that.
90% of like people coming and get stuff stuck in their butt.
Do you ever you ever lose a condom in a girl? Like it slips off and then
No,
you
but I
have to
know
go
people who have.
fishing
Well,
for
I know
it.
people have.
I've heard
I
stories.
mean, I don't think I've ever worked.
Eric Powers, everybody.
Eric's like, what's a condom?
Condoms are for sailors.
Every girl he's ever been with thinks he used a condom.
Condoms
Surprise!
are for
Tonight you just found out that
It's a candy wrapper.
maybe you should get the old penicillin shot just
Hey,
in
I'm
case.
standing strong here. So that means they
But
all
you could
gotta
be immune to everything. You could be what do they call it? Patient Z.
You pay, patient zero or patient Z. Yeah. I get something, just go to him and you get his blood. And
I had to
kill it.
explain to a 23-year-old the other day how AIDS spread around the world.
Are you kidding me?
They didn't know.
It's not as bad as that they made it out to be. It was just a scare.
It was, but there was the gay
Wait, what
cancer.
was?
Yeah.
What happened? Oh, back then you mean?
Yeah, well, it was a flight attendant
They
that
basically
was.
made it look like if you had unprotected
Yeah.
sex, you're having it. Bang.
Oh,
It was-
back then they nailed
It was
that in there.
a gay international flight attendant that literally was just having sex around the world.
Is that really what you said?
That's how it happened. That's how they spread. He was patient zero, I guess you could say.
Okay.
Did he really fuck a monkey, or did he just get?
So
it?
I don't know
You
what
might
happened
get
with the
from a
monkey.
There's no monkey thing. Someone do the most
No,
dumbass
the
person
monkey
that-
gave it to him.
The monkey did not give it to him.
Yes.
Ate it or something? Didn't
No.
He, like,
He
ba-
ate it or got bit by the monkey.
No, you guys are the biggest
Then
dumbasses
how did
I've ever heard
AIDS?
in my life.
So AIDS just appeared out of nowhere.
He just got
Like a lot of diseases, a lot of things sort of mutate and become other things.
Then why did they track it down?
We
to a
don't know,
monkey?
but it didn't come from a monkey.
Google it.
There's a million threads that are going to say it did. A bunch of boards, like threads. There's no. It came out of Africa, but
Okay.
how it officially came out of Africa, nobody knows for sure. But it is speculated
So
that
this guy had a bang on African.
maybe.
So he's not patient zero. Patient
There's
zero
also
is
theories that
True.
it was man-made and created to attack African Americans, not thinking that homosexuals. Sorry, it was
Whoa,
man-made
whoa,
to
whoa.
attack There's a theory. I don't believe
It's
it,
half our demographic.
but there's a theory
Black
that it was
homosexuals.
made
I could believe that.
that it was
Could
created
be.
to attack homosexuals with some ignorant dumbass not thinking that those people could have sex with straight people too. There's bisexual people.
I could.
Right?
I would believe that.
I don't-
See, 'cause-
that's a
'cause
theory,
I always
too.
wondered why, because they're like, oh, gay men have AIDS because they don't wear condoms. It's like for the longest time when I was a kid, I thought every man had like an AIDS hymen in their ass, and when another man fucked you, it popped. This is what I thought as a kid.
You know what? It sounds like-
popped.
yeah.
Yeah, no,
And
it's a
that
theory.
first- then that bang. So I never understood them. Like why? I'm like I was smart enough to know.
I
that
was
condoms prevent
I was always
pregnancy and stuff.
confused that gay men had AIDS, but how did straight men get AIDS?
Yeah, I mean,
Not
they're
thinking
bisexual
that gay
people.
men are banging their wives and other guys.
Yeah, right.
Never
That's
knew.
what- That's what he was saying.
Never
but
crossed
that's what
my
I was
mind.
thinking. Like why would it matter if
Hey,
if I always thought if a guy had sex with a guy, that's it, you had AIDS because you're crossing. That's what I thought. Because I'm like, it was just crazy.
I wouldn't
It's-
doubt for a second if it was man-made.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Could
either.
be.
There's no proof of
I don't-
that.
I
There's
don't-
no.
cancer man-made? Well, technically, most things that chemicals these days give you cancer.
Yeah,
it is
so
man-made.
yeah, in a way, I guess it could. Yeah, you could say this.
I think there's a lot of diseases that went out there that are man-made to target certain. It's a very conspiracy theory. Ooh,
Well, for
conspiracy.
profit.
population.
I mean, you know, you got it, and they just want you to keep buying pills and everything.
Well, maybe-
You got one lab creating diseases, another lab working together.
Yeah, it
with
creates
big
money.
medicine.
Well, do you know there was a dietary pill back in the 50s called AIDS?
Well, the first dietary pill actually had tapeworms in it.
Oh, that's even weirder. No, this was like a pill you could take, and it was called "Have Your AIDS" to help lose weight, but it was before the AIDS.
Oh, okay.
But literally, ironically, it didn't help you.
And so it was meant as AIDS help. AIDS.
It could have been
AIDS you.
You know, it could have been a disease made to destroy a certain nation in Africa or something like that. You know,
It got out.
And then it got out, and you know,
Yeah.
anything is possible.
Anything is possible.
It's kind of odd that
could have been. They could have went into wipe. Maybe they were trying to wipe out that area of Africa.
because isn't it kind of odd that it didn't exist until early the 70s?
Yeah, that's when it kind of started to pick up. Yeah,
I
but
mean-
things do mutate though. So, like I said, things start as other things and become like
It could
and
have been,
things
I mean-
disappear. Like remember SARS?
Yeah.
that kind of scares me. That just fucking
Bird
died off.
flu.
Bird
flu
bird
just
flu
died.
could mutate into certain. That could become. They're worried that bird flu will someday mutate and humans will be able to get it from birds and they'll be able
Yeah.
to carry it. That can't happen yet, but they are worried that will happen.
So your
someday.
best bet is to live in a cabin in the middle of Canada where no one can bother you.
No, because it's birds.
birds.
No, but like to get like weird diseases for like.
Yeah, pretty much.
What kind of diseases thing were dropped in for us? Something's been dropped on us, right?
Oh, something eventually.
What do you think is going to happen?
I don't know. Bird flu is a possibility.
Okay, how are you going to think
Maybe
take
SARS
us out?
or revitalization of SARS.
What population do you think they're going to try to take out?
I mean, the Black Death never went away. People became immune to it. It's things people adapt to.
Is he a rapper?
The Black Death.
Black Death.
Did they just? Wasn't there some guy that is immune to HIV?
I don't think
I
so.
just-
If there is,
Well,
then
they
I
found-
thought there was a. I thought I saw it out.
there's
found
also
the
like
cure,
a bunch of different
technically.
strands too. There's a bunch of different strands.
Allegedly, there's a cure.
Unless you're Magic Johnson.
Once they lost me from all this fucking worrying is when babies started getting born without it.
Yeah, where they could bypass the mother's
Yeah,
vagina.
and then I'm just like, because they were like, because they basically said it's blood, like you can get it, like they said you can't get
That's
it.
when
from
Eric
a
threw.
weirdo.
That's when Eric threw away the condoms.
Yeah, I know. The baby is like encased in damn 90s education because remember they drilled
Yeah.
this into us. But like the baby is in a protective sack. So
Yeah.
It sounds so weird that the baby can't.
Once that
get-
first baby was born without AIDS, Eric was like, "Condoms."
It's a racket.
I never knew these.
I mean, like the AIDS affects the blood, and there's blood
I
all over
know.
the baby when it comes out, and it's like the blood, it's just sitting in
The
a sack
blood,
of
the blood.
Well,
It's a
the
sack
minute
of
it hits
blood.
air, though, it dies. The minute the virus hits air, it's dead.
Do we even know that factual?
Yeah.
I mean, they say sperm as soon as it hits the air, it dies. Yeah.
Well, on the
The
well, that's
saliva.
because you have to like ram your blood, like really.
That's
fucking
why,
like-
that's why I said it's.
But it does
it's
die
fucking-
when it's
unless
the
you're
air.
Do you know what
shooting
happened,
drugs.
too?
Unless you're shooting drugs.
That's
sharing
what
needles.
happened. It was the
sharing needles.
It was
Yeah.
the drug sharing in the 70s that really escalated it because if it was just a bunch of guys popping each other in the butt,
They just yeah.
it wouldn't have been so bad. But it was. They would then after they
It's
were
a
done, they
combination.
no one
decided they're
cares
going to do
about
some
HIV
heroin.
anymore. AIDS, yeah, but
Yeah.
HIV is.
Yeah,
If
you
you
can
have
live with it.
HIV, you're fine.
Well, it depends on the strain.
One of us probably has HIV. In this
There are
room.
different strands of HIV too. There's like I think like 5 or 6, and some of them you can treat and live like 30 years,
Yeah,
and
look at
some of
Magic
them,
Johnson.
and some of
Yeah.
them you're dead in 10.
Magic
like-
Johnson's never looked healthy. It looks like he has a steak dinner every
Speaking
night.
of HIV and celebrities and living long,
Yeah.
Charlie
Sheen?
Sheen's on the cover of Maxim, and he's like the man of the year, like changing himself around.
Oh God.
You have
Get off this shit.
He's a
Roberto.
dick.
Who's the guy who Alma? not
Yeah.
Sandy Alma, the brother.
Roberto Alomar,
Roberto.
yeah.
He had HIV.
He was raped by
Allegedly, yeah, in
by,
the
in
Mexican.
League.
But I wonder. See, all right, possibility. I'm not saying it didn't happen, but maybe he was doing steroids,
Probably what it was.
and he had
then
the, and they had the,
yeah,
and that's what happened.
exactly.
Because
I
that's
didn't
like
even think
instant.
about that.
That's instant AIDS with the needle.
I didn't even think about that.
You know what pisses me off about Charlie Sheen? He only came out and said that he had it because he said people were threatening him to out him, and he couldn't pay them off. And so he came out and said he had it. That's kind of a dick move. Like, you could have been the face of this and came
Yeah.
out and be like, you know what? I'm HIV positive. But instead, you're like, oh, I'm only doing this and coming out with it because
his
you
had to
know,
be needle
I'm
sharing,
being
too.
like, oh, definitely.
I feel like most of the people that have it's needle sharing.
or sex too.
Sex is really tough. They
Yeah,
say it
it's
is,
tough,
it's
but-
1 in 1,000.
But he did like he
like,
even
you
said
can
he's like
fuck- you-
dangerous
you
women.
Can bang
So
somebody who has AIDS and not get it.
Yeah, it's
But
it's
if you
one.
share a needle with them, you get it.
It's a 1 in 1,000 chance for a guy to get it from a woman. It's easier for a woman to get it
Yes.
because you're blowing the load in her.
yes, exactly.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
But it's blood. Why goes
Well, it goes
No,
spermies too.
Blood fluid,
it's
body fluid. Yeah.
It's in the spermies, in the vaginal
swimmers.
fluids. Didn't you learn? Eric threw away the
So it's just.
Eric threw away the
It's
condoms.
weird. That's what screws me.
Hey,
You can't get.
hey.
You can make out with somebody. Well,
Because it's not in your saliva.
Yeah,
Yeah.
unless you have a
Funny
bloody
saliva.
mouth.
But it's in your fucking. Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
It's a weird disease. It makes me think it was man-made.
Nola made it. in our laboratory in the basement.
Once crack started not killing people, they're like, all right, let's do AIDS.
Yeah, crack. Bobby survived crack of the brown variety.
Yeah.
Whitney didn't.
Whitney didn't know. She's a casualty. Crack.
Crack is whack.
As Chappelle said, would it be something if they called it crackle? Or was that no, that was the other black comedian that's similar to Chappelle. He was your co-host. I mean your co-star in
Chris Rock?
Chris Rock, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, would crack be so bad if they called it crackle? Jesus Christ.
What are you guys doing?
You guys are getting all hot and rowdy.
They are. They know they're on television.
That bark was literally like what a human barks.
Yeah.
That's what it sounded like. She literally went rough.
So I think we successfully insulted the domestic abuse community, the special needs community,
the AIDS community,
the black community.
Yeah, how do we insult them?
I wouldn't say insulted, but we did mention them. Yeah, I guess we didn't say anything derogatory towards
No, we
them.
didn't.
The handicap kid.
Isn't maybe we can hashtag all these and people be like, oh, there's people talking about our cause.
You did. You insulted Jimmy Kimmel.
You did. Yeah. Yes, I think the only person
That's a good
offended.
day.
Yes,
I mean,
I think the only thing of
he
only
looked like
person
Jimmy Kimmel for a minute.
the only person offended in this episode was Jimmy Kimball. Kimball.
Jimmy Kimmel.
Jimmy Kimmel.
Sorry, Jimmy. Now he's probably going to go on his show and
Cry
cry.
some more.
He's like,
A
there was a
random-
podcast
Random
that said I look like a special needs person.
Yeah, he's gonna
some
cry and
wannabe
go home with
comedian
millions.
podcaster called me. Said I look like the.
Speaking of
The
people who look like they have
cookie
AIDS, Jimmy Kimball. Jesus, all that weight? What happened?
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Oh, that
he's
was-
on a weird diet. Like he only eats like twice a week.
He looked like he was like, hello.
Week.
Yeah, he just this weird
And then
rotating
it
diet.
was probably like green, like Brussels sprout and like a chicken nugget.
So what's that crazy diet that people are on now? Keto?
Keto.
Keto?
Yeah,
Are you in the
diet.
keto there?
No.
You seem like the type of guy that would go
No, I've seen all their books because
Yes,
I know,
you do
keto
have-
diet cookbooks. They're
You
all
get the
over
keto
place.
flu, I guess, when you pull yourself away from the sugars.
Yeah, what is it? Yeah, I swear they probably rebrand them and give them different names. I'm sure this was the South Beach diet 2 years ago.
So there's this
It's a
guy.
different name.
There's this guy on the truck driver station I listen to all the time who talks about the keto. And basically, what happens, you take sugars out of your diet and you make the fats
boring.
eat
Sounds boring.
for energy, and you get the keto flu when you're coming off the sugar.
Does he ever talk about lot lizards?
He does occasionally. He talks more about
Does he
oil.
podcast while he drives?
No, this is on XM. It's the truck driver station. It's He talks about oil changes and when you should get tune-ups and types of cars and tires you should be buying. And
Sounds fascinating.
keto diets and exercise truck drivers should do.
Oh.
It's Trucking Business and Beyond with Kevin Rutherford. I listen to it every day between 11 and
Are
3.
you saying his name right, or is that Arty's name?
Rutherford. Rutherford, yeah.
Rutherford?
Kevin Rutherford.
It's probably like Russell.
I know, right?
I'm giving him a shameless plug. I listen to you every day while I'm at work. I listen to if I get a truck, what kind of transmission I need, and how often I should change my.
He just listens to it. He didn't have a truck.
No, yeah.
So it's informative. There you go. You're
Well,
learning.
if the layoffs continue, I may be a truck driver. So
I'll ride with you.
We'll go
In the
cross
winter
country
months.
in an
In the winter
18
months, I'll
wheeler.
ride with you in the winter months.
You can have a bed in the back. You and Suze can go across country in it.
Yeah, me.
Dude, don't bring the wife on the road.
No, unless she's gonna be lot listening when we talk, make a few extra bucks on the side.
There you go.
Right, Sue? You gonna be a lot lizard?
No,
No. All right, I answered that question.
I guess that killed that one.
Yeah, oof, that one died.
Good job
Like,
killing that bit. Jeez, Suze.
that one was like the Hillenberg,
Hindenburg.
Hindenburg. You ever see video of the Hindenburg going down? There's a giant swastika on the side of it.
No, that's something different.
No, that was the Hindenburg.
Hindenburg. I don't think it has a swastika on it.
It
I could be
sure
wrong,
did.
but I don't think it did.
Well, Hindenburg is quite German.
I know it is, but
and it
I
was
do not
coming
recall
from
a swastika.
Germany during Nazi times.
I know, but I do not recall a giant swastika.
Oh, it was big.
Okay, but even so, did you know nobody
Yeah.
died?
Well, I mean, it only fell like
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
but like, nobody died.
it only fell
It
like
looked
10
no, but
feet.
just looking at that thing in the sky,
Yeah.
you would think
Is it kinda
like,
funny that, nobody died in that, but what 20 people died in the molasses spill 200 years ago? Yeah? Molasses.
It was slow motion
But yet
running.
this big ball of fire comes from the fucking sky and nobody
The
dies.
good thing about hydrogen when it burns is that it instantly burns.
yeah.
It doesn't really stick around.
But it looks bad. It looks like, oh shit, I bet a
it's
bunch
horrific.
of people are dying.
The hydrogen bomb. I don't want to be around when that goes off.
No.
You ever do that experiment in chemistry class where you separate the oxygen and hydrogen from the water and then you set the hydrogen on fire?
No, I've heard of it. I never did that one though.
You did that one.
Yeah.
You take a battery and you analyze the water and you separate the two
bomb
test
an
tubes.
MRE heater from a freaking in the army.
You do what?
You can make a bomb out of the MRE heater,
How do you do that?
break it up, and put it in a plastic bottle.
Yeah.
Put some water in it, seal it tight, and throw it.
Oh.
Boom, and you could put shrapnel in if you want, but like somebody did it as a joke because what we would do is we take the little Coke bottles, break it up, put it in, and dump little Tabasco sauce they give us in our MREs. Dump that in, seal it when it blows up. It's like CS gas, so people would do that. So someone threw it at people, blew up, shed rocks, shrapnel, and killed somebody.
Jesus.
Yeah, but that's all you could do. Boom, it's loud, and so it just expands because the heat.
Yeah. Do you remember when the kids used to put chlorine in a Coke bottle? Remember that?
Oh,
fucking
shit.
trip? If you drop a chlorine thingy into a thing of
forgot
like
about
Coke
that
and you
one.
seal it and you throw it,
I used to make
Same
napalm.
thing.
yeah.
I used to make napalm. You could do it with gasoline and styrofoam. Just throw styrofoam and gasoline. It turns into like a gooey little substance.
But the best thing about that was the things we would do, not using a bomb, but you take like a can of Coke. So we had trucks. I had a
What were we talking
5-ton
about?
big
That's just
truck.
funny.
It expanded like the trailers.
Yeah.
So it was our office. We built the desk and on there and in there. So I had another truck over. My office was in a different truck, which was just a what are those things? The trailers that they put on the fucking boats. Containers.
Yeah. Oh
That's
yeah.
what-
yeah.
Storage
Yeah,
and
mine was a
yeah.
container.
God, those damn things.
So I broke up a couple of heaters, put them in a Coke can, dumped a bunch of Tabasco, and they walked in, talked to my LT, blah blah blah. Oh yeah, it's right here, right here, and then I walk out, sit back and wait. 2 minutes later, because it just made a pepper gas. It was just like, where are you, powers? Where the fuck are you?
It's fucked up.
That's fucked up.
Why? So in basic training, then they make you walk into a room with the gas on or something like that? You gotta take your mask off?
Yeah. There's a picture on my Facebook of me coming out of there.
How does that feel?
Just burns. It's just, I mean, you've gotten salsa in your eyes, right?
Yeah.
Times it by 100.
I've gotten seltzer in my penis hole.
Yeah, times by 100. So you go in with your mask on.
I don't want to know.
You go with your mask on. They make you take it off.
Yeah.
I forget what I had to recite. I think I had to recite my name and rank and all that crap. Then you put it on to clear it.
Yeah.
And you get out and you're fucking just like, you're spitting.
Dying.
Snot is just coming out of you. Clears you right up.
That's nasty
Yeah.
shit.
It was great when
sinuses.
we had to go redo it when you had the cold. Oh,
Yeah.
like
See?
right now, I kind of have a cold. I would love to have it.
Do you want to do it? Do it in your apartment? You have any gas? Want to smoke this fucking place up?
Just fucking go give you something bad to eat and you'll gas this place right up.
There you go. Possibly borderline shit my pants. You know, it's the 7th worst team in the NBA, and the Celtics are struggling.
Well, they were beaten by like 15 at one point. Just
Yeah.
the pace is the third.
I guess so. It is what it is.
I'm hungry.
Mallet, I am a beloved subscriber to Potato. Tell us about the potato.
The potato on YouTube.
I can't get enough of your face on a 62-inch TV.
Thank you. Oh, that's sweet of you to say.
Nothing makes me happier than when Sue comes home from work and there's your mug right on the 62-inch screens.
I'm sure she's ecstatic. You know.
Yeah, she's asleep, Eric. You want to have your way over?
You have
No,
blood,
I
you have
want
blood
some
clot?
food.
What's going on with that? Is blood clot going on?
Yeah, he's got to work his
Me?
legs.
No, it's just my pants.
I actually do that
he's
sometimes.
He's like an old trucker. He's
Because I'm
just sit
sitting,
there.
I'm just like,
Imagine
jeans
dying
off.
from that. Imagine dying from a blood clot.
Oh, that
yeah, heavy
sucks.
duty. That's why I'm nervous about going to Japan for that long flight.
What? That makes you nervous?
walk
Yeah,
around.
blood Stand up in the back. You get up
I
and
was
walk around
told
the
we
plane.
should get a business economy, step it up a little bit because the seats have little things for your legs to go up.
No, international flights, it's a little bit more room anyway. It really is.
Yeah, but like for an extra like $150, you get like a little bit better.
Maybe. I mean, I did Australia.
The pods, that's about $3,000 a flight.
No, I meant the even.
Yeah,
Yeah, I did Australia. There was me and a bunch of people. And they're very nice about it, like because they know
Yeah.
the flight's on. We'd stand out, and hang out in the back, and just talk.
Yeah,
You know, and they don't care.
was that pre or post 9/11?
That was post 9/11.
Oh, okay.
That was like what 6 years
They show
ago.
movies, obviously, right?
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Alcohol's free.
free booze.
Yeah, free booze.
That could be a fucking problem for Powers.
That flight's gonna get diverted.
That just sold him. He's like, well, how much is my flight? $1,200. How much booze do I have to drink to make this worth the while? $1,200. You can easily drink $1,200 worth of booze.
Oh, easily. Especially with the flight. Yeah, how much it would
A
cost. if you were to-
13-hour flight.
How long would I have to sleep before they would serve me again?
You'd
Can
be
you
like,
bring the booze on too, like you can?
No,
For-
no, I think you can't bring alcohol on.
well, you do what you do with the nips.
Yeah,
You'd be
but they
like,
serve you free alcohol.
you'd be like Wolf of Wall Street. They'll have
Yeah,
to
but
fucking
when they cut me off, I'll have my own stash.
they'll have to tie him to the seat like Wolf of Wall Street because he'd be
Oh,
banging the
God.
flight attendant on the fucking thing. He's like, dude, why am I tied up? I'm like, you don't remember what happened? You took a prelude and everything went crazy.
Yeah.
I would be afraid to do drugs though, in case there was a hijacker. I want to be like I want to be on my game, you know.
Yeah. And we will be pissing our pants crying. So
No, I want to, like, in case you have to attack the guy.
yeah, I doubt that would
Mark
happen.
Wahlberg over here.
Well, you're not going to do anything if this fucking guy.
I
just
would
walk-
like to think I would, but
What are
I
you gonna
don't
do?
know what I would really do.
First off, if he says he has a bomb strapped to him, lie.
yeah, probably.
I'd be like, you're a liar.
How
I'd
did you
call
get
him
this
out.
far?
Eric would be like, shut up, Arty. Like, here's a fucking lie. Shut up. And he opens up his chest and I'm like, that's a road flare and a fucking watch.
Would you be able to do it if somebody else did? Like, if you're on with me, I obviously
I would
probably
like
do
to think
something
I would,
because
but that's one of those things you don't know until you're in the moment.
That's why I
You know
always
what I
keep
mean? I
shopping
mean-
pencils in my bag so I can get them in the jugular. Nothing hurts more than a fucking Wells.
That's why I just never get like these people that are sitting in chairs and they're like getting tortured and stuff. Like, why do they just sit in there like the whole time? Just fucking spaz out the whole time.
I
Make them
understand.
kill you.
Yeah.
Fear is a very powerful thing, though. It can freeze you.
Huh?
Fear can
Yeah,
freeze
but
you.
anger too. Like, I
Yeah,
mean,
anger too.
Pussy can too.
like, if I was strapped to a chair and I kept getting punched, I would snap.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
And I would snap, be like, and I would fucking either start laughing at him or just like, it'd be a point where I would snap.
Yeah, I'd be a
'Cause even
lunatic.
when I watch it, I like if someone's getting tortured or I'm like, motherfucking fight back.
Yeah.
It's like it pisses me off.
Yeah.
I agree.
I don't get people just. I mean, I guess like you say, in the heat of the moment, maybe it would be different.
In the heat of the moment. All of a sudden, Toto's playing behind you.
Oh God.
Did you see that the Toto's Africa? Someone's putting a solar thing to play Africa 365 days, 24 hours a day.
Have you seen the Africa used in clips of TV shows? People singing Africa. No. We'll watch it after the show. All right.
I
Well,
want to go eat.
yeah, we'll be real quick. The potato. Look at the world with potato.
World Potato on YouTube. Please subscribe.
The Packy.com and the Packy on YouTube. Subscribe to that, and also the Arty 84 show.
At _ Powers Twitter.
Yes. So do what you got to do. Take some preludes. Call me in the morning.
Some quick
And,
preludes.
yeah.
A prelude. Never mind.
Yeah. Okay, we'll see you guys next week. Bye bye.